Hello. Today we're going to be making scrambled eggs. And what we have here are some ingredients. And we got one egg. I heard somewhere the protein's bad, so we're just going to use one egg. Alright, first ingredient is the egg. Most important. Well, we got salt. Salt's pretty good for you. It's got iodine in it. Parm, fresh grated. A little hot sauce. Extra virgin olive oil. You're going to need something to lubricate the pan so the egg doesn't stick on it. And of course, coarse black pepper for texture. Mustard, you know some people like ketchup, we're going to use mustard today. And then you've got milk to make it creamy and good. You know, I heard somewhere that people used to milk cows. Alright, you're going to want to start with a nice big pan. And it's important to have your cooking space. You don't really have to have it clean because, you know, some of the lingering flavors that are in the place will just add to the flavor of the eggs, is what I heard. So you want to start off with a pan, and if there's some grease in it already, that's alright. A little leftover stuff. But first, what you want to do is you want to add some of this oil. And, you know, about 2 tablespoons. You want to pop the top on the oil and be careful. About 2 tablespoons of oil. That should be enough, probably. Then you're going to want to take your egg and make sure it's nice and cold still. And you're going to want to crack it in here. So, I'm not really good at cracking eggs. I think you just... well, now you gotta make sure you pick all the pieces of shell out. That's important. You don't want to eat the shell. Get the shell out of the oil. Or, I mean, a couple pieces will be alright. Alright, now, well, probably should have helped if the pan was a little hotter. But you're going to want to turn on your pan. And then you're going to want to season it. So you want to put just a little bit of salt in there. So just a little sprinkle of it. Well, that's okay. I like my eggs salty anyways. And you're going to want to put a little bit of pepper in there too. Just a touch. That should be good. Oh, I forgot the milk. You're going to put just a little bit of milk in there. That should be enough. Now you're going to want to get a nice clean spatula and you're going to want to stir this shit. Stir it up nice and good. It's important to keep stirring because if you don't, sometimes your eggs get kind of lumpy and they don't taste. Make sure your pan's nice and hot. I would say medium heat. Alright, looks like our eggs are just about done here. This is when you want to cut the heat off. Make sure you don't burn something. And this is the time when we're going to add our seasonings. But like I said, some people put ketchup. I didn't have the ketchup, but we had mustard, so that should work. Just going to put a little drippings in there. And make sure you get the little watery stuff at the beginning of the mustard. That's the best part. Make sure you stir that shit in. And then a little parm. Not too much. I'm not gonna smell it. And then finally, a little hot sauce, just to make them a little spicy. I don't know how much. That should probably be enough. Make sure that all gets a chance to get into the eggs. And you want to be sure to cook your eggs till they're done, because you don't want to get a disease if you eat them. Some people, I heard people eat eggs over medium and they get sick. And then the last ingredient is pork skins, pork rinds. And you just, what you want to do is you want to take one, you just want to kind of crumble it in the egg. And what that does is it gives it a little bit of texture. You know, pork rinds remind me of that movie with Matt Damon where he's a janitor and he's works at a university or something. I don't know. Yeah, I tasted these eggs and they didn't taste too good, so luckily I got a dog, and rather than just throw it out, which would be a waste, we can just give it to my dog and that would save some.
Well, having sex is like playing bridge. If you don't have a good partner, you better have a good hand. That concludes today's show. Thanks.